Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to bonus Starcraft Thursday, and this is going to be a 2v2. You'll notice it is on ×2. This is a very long match, and I don't want to make it two parts or one really long part, so we're going to be fast forwarding a lot. Do forgive me on that level. Anyways, this is going to be a Platinum League game. I did not check the map name. It is a 2v2, so who really cares? Anyways, today's heroes, or people who sent in the game for me, is going to be sGBurgher and TheSwoosh, and the opposing faction will be Blessed and Chupa, or Chupacabra, the mythical Mexican dog bat blood-sucking creature thing. Anyways, let's bring up the production tab. And we do see that Chupa isn't doing anything. That is interesting. Anyways, there he is. So just both players going crazy at the moment. I know this is a lot to handle. There's a ton of drones tracing that probe there. Where'd he go? Oh, wrong button. There we go. And I'm following the hive. Brilliant job there. That was an epic fail on my part. I do apologize. And there goes the probe. Trying to follow him and have fun with him, and he dies. Anyways, we do have an Evo chamber, a spawning pool up by Chupa, as well as a second command center, and a barracks and bunker up by the... No, that's not the Swoosh. That's Blessed. A little bit of pylon blocking by the Swoosh. Do like to see that, and I don't know why I'm on Chupa only view. Everything's going wrong. Do have gateway out, or not? Good lord, there are. I'm slowing it down. Anyways, let's try to get a handle on this. There are 3 gateways down for the Swoosh, as well as a cybernetics core, with, as you can see, warp gate about half done. The sGBurgher has gone for a fast expand. He's got his pool over here, as well as a nice defensive spine crawler. A couple of the Swoosh's zealots sitting there on guard duty. A couple lings and a queen popping out, as you saw there. Chupa eyeing those rocks. A couple lings on the march. There goes the expansion for Blessed. And I am going to speed the game back up as I have my brain wrapped around this situation yet again. We do have some overlords making angry jests at one another as they can't actually do anything to each other, just sitting there visiting, I guess, angrily, having a polite argument over who makes the best biscuits, Chupa or sGBurgher. Anyways, these rocks are about halfway done. Lings can't do a ton of damage to them. And here comes some zealots to kind of defend that area. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to bring your spine crawler up. However, with these stalkers over here, we're going to start popping off those lings. But that is a lot of lings. This is going to cause some trouble. And here they go. And going straight for a probe line. Going to slow this down. Let's check out how many probes actually get burned down here. Probes are running away. And I don't think any died. One at least. Did we seriously just see that? There we go. Well, okay. I had the button right. The tabs just don't actually exist in 2v2. Unfortunately. I think that Swoosh only lost 1 probe there. I mean, that was extremely well played. And yeah, it wasn't a zealot, because there's all 3 zealots. So he lost 1 probe there. Miraculously well defended. And here comes some more lings, and they gotta break down these rocks. And there they go, going to town. You go, guys. Tell those rocks who's boss. Bite! Nah, pound at them. It's just silly. Oh, and there goes my sound. Like I said, guys, learning process here. A little rough. Deal with it. It's all for the better good. We're gonna get better casts as we go. And then we do have a second line of defense set up by the Blessed. Or just Blessed, I guess. And here come the lings. They decided not to break those rocks as the stalkers and zealots got into position. And they're going to catch that queen out of position. And unfortunately, that queen is going to go down. Oh my gosh. 2-0, and he came back for him. Good call there by Chupa. That queen only had 2 hit points, and he needed to teach it who was boss. Of course, now those lings are trapped out of the base because of Blessed's defensive line. Just needs to ask him to lower those gates there, and he could get right on in. Anyway, he's going to speed the game up yet again here, guys. And as you can see, both players on Team 1, as I'm calling the bottom team, has now got an expansion. Quite a few roaches out by the burger, sGBurgher. Looks like he has 23 of them. A little bit of combat going on there with some ling aggression. And these roaches might be looking to do some damage. Let's see what comes of this. Unfortunately, Chupa does have a Overlord right there. Oh my gosh, missing some battle, getting a drink. So using this corner advantage here to try and get in on these SCVs. Unfortunately, Blessed was right in position with his drops. And here come mutas. These roaches are going to need to run home right away. This is going to cause serious damage. And there they are running, but these roaches are starting to pop. Luckily, mutas don't do a ton of damage to roaches, but definitely a threat. And it looks like Burger might just go for kind of a desperation attack. I guess not. He's going to continue to run. Oh my gosh, don't stop running, buddy. Keep him running. The roaches are now just standing there, getting pummeled on by the mutas, scattering to the winds. Oh, I'm not sure what Burger intended to do there, if he just forgot about his units or what. Unfortunately, those mutas just ripped through his entire roach ball. Did see some red up there, but it's just an Overlord and an Observer checking out that natural expansion. Oh, and those mutas are going to kill that Overlord as well. But it's not going to kill that Obs, as they cannot see it. We do have Colossi on the field for the swoosh. So, bit of a lull here. Going to speed it up again. Trying to do my best to keep control on the speed here. Most games I will never go to ×2 speed on, but when they're epically long, I am going to do that, as encoding 40-minute games can be considerable time not well spent, frankly. So shorter games are better, guys, but obviously I will do my best to cast any game I get my hands on. And those lings, unfortunately, were a squishy little snack for those Marines and Marauders there. And here come these mutas, not really sure what they're intending here. Probably going to go for a pot shot over here, but look at that. Oh, that is a bunch of tech. I thought that was cannons galore, but it is tech. We're getting a third forge, Twilight Council, and a couple more gateways as well. And here come the mutas. Got a cannon in there. It's doing a little damage, but the mutas have managed to avoid most of the cannon's range. Cannon does manage to take off one, and before the stalkers arrive and force those mutas to retreat. But they're going to turn right back around, go for that natural with the squishy probes, unguarded by the right side cannon. A few more probes went down, and oh no, Colossi all alone. He's got to snipe one, and they run off after they sniped that one. Nice catch by Chupa, grabbing that Colossi just before all the reinforcements arrived. And here come a Queen Roach Infester ball by the Burger. Oh, I'm going to call you the Burger now. sGBurgher. Trying to break the front line. These Colossi and other Protoss units are going to help them do just that. Plenty of pinging by Team 1. Looks like they're going to swoosh around to the left. Unfortunately, that Ling saw it all. And there are all the troops by Blessed repositioning. Got a Thor on the field as well. Hadn't noticed that yet. What is going on back here? The muta's doing damage. Doesn't look like too much happened. He does indeed have some spore crawlers up around in the area. And here are the Protoss units engaging for the swoosh. Oh, and look at that ball, those colossi. Oh, I guess there's only one over here. And oh, it goes down to the... I guess it just got sniped. Some nice fungals going on there once the Zerg units do arrive. Those troops are going to go down quite easily. The medevacs are in danger of going down to the fungals as well. A couple infested Terran being dropped as that one Marauder runs away. And he's all that's left of those troops. Mutas in the field. Those are getting popped by infested Terrans as well as a couple remaining Queens. These SCVs have run away. There they are. So, oh, and some high ground sniping by the Blessed. Thor and units, other units going to town. This natural is definitely going to fall. We'll see if he targets that command center, if the command center even bothers to lift off. Fortunately, the Queen and infested Terrans, looks like maybe even a Infester went down over there. There goes another Infester. The Blessed troops are kind of catching the Burgher's units divided. Mule's coming down for an emergency repair. Let's see if he can save this command center. Stalkers come in, they might just be able to snipe it. It's going up way too quick. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to take that out. Those mutas are going to clean up those stalkers, and that's going to do it for this attack. And let's go back to ×2. And wait a second. Looks like we might be getting a muta counter. Unfortunately, he did turn around, so no muta counter just yet. As we did have a small infester attack there. Fortunately, the infester didn't even make it home. That Roach trying to make it home as well. He goes ka-splat. And here comes some units by Bless, meeting some Stalker Ball here. They are going to do some mean damage here. Oh, more Roaches. Oh, just a huge battle line going on here. Can't even tell. Oh, and it's definitely favoring Team 1, except for these mutas with the Stalkers all but gone. Those Roaches are in danger. That Thor goes down quite easily, though. Really, it's one-sided on the ground and one-sided in the air. Unfortunately, the Roaches can't shoot up, and that means they're going to slowly get whittled off yet again. This happened early in the game to Burgher, and it's happening again. That's unfortunate to see. He needs to get some Hydras or mutas of his own or something, just anything to counter these mutas. Do have some more Stalkers walking around here as well as more Roaches on the field. Oh, and an Overlord farm going down to the mutas. That is not cool to see. And, oh man, doesn't quite supply block the Burgher. Oh, the Burgher. Doesn't quite supply block Burgher, but dang, is he close. And he's currently producing 5 more Overlords. Gotta replace his farm that got popped. And these mutas are just causing absolute ruckus for Team 1. Team 2 definitely doing a brilliant job. And look at all these squishy drones that could go down here. There's a ton of drones here, and they are just going down like flies. Oh, this is disgusting. I don't even know how many just have gone down here. Oh my god, and not even running them out. Not a single one escaping. Oh, but oh. If he could have kept those fungals going on those mutas, that would have been disgusting. Unfortunately, he does not. And now this third is in serious danger, killing off more drones. That has got to be the biggest drone slaughter party I have ever seen. Absolutely disgusting. And there goes the third as well. Queen's coming in. These mutas are probably going to run now. Oh, look at that Stalker count. Fungals on the mutas. Oh, and those mutas are going to pay for their hubris. 1 escapes. 1 muta escapes, running back home to tell of the glory that they had, and then got taken away from them with fungals and stalkers. So an expensive attack for both players there, but I gotta say, definitely gotta hand it to the Chupacabra here. Taking that many drones out was disgusting. That was painful to watch, and it really surprised me that happened, that many drones was allowed to die. gonna speed it up here again, guys. Oh, and more drones going down. This time they are Chupas and just kind of caught in a line there. And look at all those crispy corpses. Those Colossi doing the best with their lasers. And more mutas on the field. Chupa is loving those mutas. They have paid off for him so far. So why not grab more? And here comes some flanking by Bless. And TheSwoosh is going to need to get his troops out of here. He has the low ground at disadvantage. And those Viking are going to make those Colossi all go bye-bye. The second one does go down. Just Stalkers remain. They're a little too far away now for Bless's units to do anything. And with a few reinforcements from Burger, this is a dangerous little army here that's going to probably easily pop this third. Bless units really aren't moving. Here come a few of them with the Medivacs trying to do a drop. That third does indeed pop, and they're going to kind of mount a defense here at the top of this ramp. We'll see if Team 1... Oh, Team 2's going in for the engagement. Fungal, brilliant Fungals down there on the army. The Lings all go down. Marines stim themselves to death. And even more engaging, the Infestors all gone. A few Roaches and Stalkers do indeed remain. Hard to call who's going to take it here, but it definitely does indeed look like Team 2 is going to take it. And the Stalkers know it. TheSwoosh is trying to move them around, trying to do as much damage as he can, popping off Vikings. Does he? Oh, he doesn't have high ground view, and unfortunately those Stalkers get knocked out. And it looks like Team 2 is going to go for the counter here. A couple Lings find the fourth here, and more drones going down for the Burger. I'm just going to end up calling you the Burger the whole game. Might as well just be your new name. sGBurgher. Oh, and a matchup here again. Another engagement. Engagements everywhere on this map. I am thoroughly thrilled. It's not even allowing me to fast forward. And look at all those crispy Marines going down. That army by Team 2 did not stand a chance this time. Here come a few flanking Roaches. The Colossi are having some issues here, though. A couple Mutas and a Ling bunch almost took that one out. They did indeed make it out alive, though. And the Medivacs, Tank and Marine trying to run home. Ooh, some Siege Tanks going to town on the Roaches, though. Those Roaches need to turn around. Fortunately, they do not. And I think only one lone little guy is going to make it home. Again, a lot of armies being reduced to a single unit, and then that unit is forced to run home and cry to its armies about what happened. Look at this. Couple DTs here. Don't know if that tower saw them. Don't know if they know that... Oh, they definitely know they're here. The SCV is running away. Unfortunately, a scan didn't go down. I guess there wasn't really... Oh, and caught in the turret! Didn't even have to use a scan there. Hopefully it'll make him spend a scan up here. There's the scan. Those D2s didn't really do much damage, unfortunately. Don't run into a tower with your DT. Make them at least waste a scan on you. Woof. Anyways. Back to fast forwarding. I'm liking the teamwork out of Team 1 over here, TheSwoosh. Are you TheSwoosh? That is where I'm getting the from. Teamwork out of TheSwoosh and the Burger. I'm gonna pop off that tower as well as this fortress. Is Bless gonna repair it? There goes the repairs. Flanking army, catching them kind of off guard. I think these Colossi are gonna all get popped. That is unfortunate to see. And is this last one? No, there he goes as well. Didn't even try and run. Oh, but flanking Roach armies flanking the flankers. This just is non-stop and a beautiful fungal yet again. Burger has been on the spot with these fungals. There's another good one back there. And look at that medevac farm there. Just could have slaughtered those if you had more anti-air. Fortunately, about his only anti-air is the fungals and an occasional queen And look at that DT party there. They're going to kill off this fourth quite easily. Oh, and that scan goes down. The fortress can defend. Didn't even think of that. Herpy derp. These Dark Templar are not liking what the fortress is doing to them. The scan's gone, and another scan goes right down. More Dark Templar going down. This is just kind of a silly waiting game we got going here. And he's popping down plenty of turrets as we're missing an entire attack up here. Looks like Burger doing some decent damage. Unfortunately, yet again, dealing damage with those mutas. Chupa is just making Burger pay repeatedly with those mutas. And a pointless scan going down there. There may have been some burrowed units, but that lone roach is not going to go home this time. He's dead. And those DTs definitely did not take out that fortress. And there's a small Ling engagement. Burger doesn't even have speed yet. That is curious. And no, just there's more build up here. Gonna speed up again. Small army here for Chupa, taking out probes. And a lone roach. I think that guy is the one that ran home earlier and cried. Oh no! And Burger has to leave. I'm not sure if he said what that was for. Let's check that out. No, he did not. Okay, well, unfortunately, the Burger had to leave. So we'll see if the Swoosh can pull off this victory solo. Of course, he does get control of Burger's troops, so he can definitely take advantage of that situation. And that third for Burger's old base is going to fall, and Burger doesn't even have any mining bases at this point. If you don't know, he does. The Swoosh does indeed get all the revenue from Burger's mining, so there is an advantage to doing that. Unfortunately, he just doesn't have any mining bases at the time, and Chupa's doing some serious damage. He's now in the main production facility avenue for the Swoosh. However, the Swoosh does have a decent army up here, and we could honestly possibly be looking at scenario of base racing. Those spine crawlers quickly soused out of existence. And that Muta did not do his damage worth of life. Oh, what is that? That is accidental. And I just wanted a nice death of that Overseer, and I didn't even get it. I hit a dang wrong button. That Overlord is soused. So is that one. Look at the Zealots charging in there. And that army is just liquefied. Unfortunately, the Swoosh's army there really didn't stand a chance. Oh, and there's still an attack going on down here. Yet again, Muta's dealing their DPS. Of course, no Artosis pylons for the Swoosh. He's not that player, or that bad of a player. Artosis is a good player. I'm not trying to say that. And those Mutas are made to pay as well. Oh, and that Muta with 5 hit points finds a merry little sweet spot. And he is going to sit here and be a pain in the butt. An army up here by the Blessed as well. Small engagement here. The Swoosh bringing in Burger's roaches. Fortunately, they didn't do much. This Muta is still doing damage. His life points have tripled by now. He's up to 15 of them. And whatever that was there, I think it was just a pylon. Went down easily. And I mean, the Swoosh is down to a single mining base that is being pummeled by a Muta. Well, I guess there's 5 minerals in this guy. I mean, this is looking really bad for the Swoosh. But, oh my god, where did these DTs come from? They have almost entirely eliminated Chupa. More scans, those DTs are gone now. But the damage might have been done. He does not have money for a hive. He's having to super long distance mine. Let's check this out. This guy just returned. Oh, where are we at? Okay, we'll follow this guy right here. He just got some minerals. Where's he going? This guy. Oh, he's gonna build a hive. Totally destroyed my cool little thing, Chupa. I'm not even gonna do it now. I wasted too much time. Anyways, I gotta go up a ramp, way over here, down a ramp, into the hatch, and repeat, just for 5 or 7 measly little minerals. And the Blessed is down here grabbing a base. Chupa's just... Oh, this is a really bad situation for him. Not even pulling in any resources. Just 6... Or, I guess, right there. He's blue. He's blue. So he is mining, obviously, a little bit off this. I keep forgetting that's there. But yeah, definitely not a good situation to be in. But he does have a decent army. And, I mean, it's hard to tell if he's got a better army. Definitely better than Chupa. And oh my gosh, a nuke just went off. Oh, and there it is. Not really gonna do much. Especially since Burger's not in the game. And trying to get the ghost there. He does manage to kill off us. No, he didn't even kill the spine crawler. That was kind of wasted. Anyways, huge engagement over here. Let's get rid of that dang units tab. Too big. And just completely saucing almost both armies, really. But the swoosh definitely comes on top of that engagement. And that is going to do it for the Blessed's 5th, 6th, 7th base. I don't know what it is even over here anymore. That is not going to be able to be a fortress. It's going to go down before that. And what? Oh, this ghost sniping off that Colossi. This army's kind of cornered. I guess not cornered. They're 2 ghosts. And quite a few more zealots down there as well. So no real detection by the swoosh. And oh, look at that. Using the overlords that he doesn't need to make them overseers to get his detection for these ghosts. That, oh, another nuke. Oh, I want to find it. I want to find it. Where is it? Okay, well, I have honestly no idea where that's at. But here comes the troops engaging, taking out this, I guess now main for Chupa. Did we ever find that nuke? Honestly, I didn't hear it land. I think it got stopped. Anyways, that goes down easily. And that is... I think Chupa's out. Let's check unit tab. No, he's got a drone somewhere. And it's got 10 larvae still, I guess, too. And whoa, those lings get sauced by their own siege tanks, sort of. And that is going to do it yet again for the Swoosh's army. He does have 2 DTs there, though, and they're going to... Oh, and they get scanned. Oh, but check that out. He's grabbing an expansion, taking up that opportunity, and good lord, does he need it. There are only 2 mining bases left on this map, guys. And this one is gold. This one pretty much untouched. There's kind of a minor one down here. Definitely got enough to be worth an expansion, but not very much. And check out this Ling. He is just having a ball, hitting larva, doing his own thing. He doesn't care. Because we're totally missing an engagement. Who cares? We were watching a Ling hit on larva. So got a ton of Archons, DTs over here. An active expansion. We should be seeing a huge probe transfer soon, as there are about 10,000 probes here. 37 probes to be exact. Mining from that base. Well, almost 37. There's a couple of gas in other places. And those ghosts are caught out of... Oh, they were almost dead meat. Caught out of position, not cloaked. But, oh, here comes an OBS. He's going to be able to take out those guys. They take off. I don't know if they saw that or just pulled back or what. But I think the Swoosh might pull this off. He's got the only mineable base at the moment. Here come his probes transferring. So he's not mining at the moment, but Blessed has no income. I guess he has a tiny patch left, and that is it. Chupa has no income. He is establishing a base. He does have a nice grouping of drones in comparison to what he had a while ago. But he has no production facilities left anymore. He's down to spawning pool. And the Swoosh is sitting on a bunch of Archons, a single Stalker, a Colossi, and those Ghosts go down. That is probably the best unit. In fact, they were the best unit the Blessed had. I am not quite sure how the Swoosh is pulling this off. He's just, frankly, he's managed to have better engagements, even though he's lost his army each time. He's managed to kill off bigger, more threatening armies with his own army, and he's just come out ahead. And with Chupa being crippled there right around the time Burger left, and oh my gosh, they are calling the GG. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the Swoosh. That was a well-played 2v2 game. Good job to Burger, of course, as well. I'm not sure why he had to leave, but unfortunate about that, but you did get the win. The Swoosh pulled it off for you. Anyways, guys, good job. Well played. This is going to do it for the bonus game of Starcraft Thursday. I am, of course, Zoronden, and I will catch you guys later.